Hey guys, Mr. Marcus here, and as you can see, the Marcus Mafia Master League Online, episode number 34, if I am correct. Yes, 34. And today we have 3 episodes for you, and I actually have a decision for you to make at the end of this episode. I get a lot of points. Pointage, man. Pointage. Pointage. P-O-I-N-T-A-G-E. Pointage. Pointage. Got a lot of pointage at the end of this episode, so I need you to make a decision. Not now, but at the end of the episode. You'll see at the end of the episode what I'm talking about. But in this episode today, we have 3 matches for you. Actually, it's 2.5. No, it's 3 and like 8/9 of a match. It's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, into this first match of this episode, this guy was playing a 4-2-4 formation. Basically, I mean, he had Kimbo Kyung playing on the right hand side and Gamero up front with Ilan. And I'm not sure who was playing on the right, Charlemagne's or someone, but he had got a nice team. He had Latoya once again at the back, because everyone has Latoya at the back for whatever reason. And it was funny because he was playing eBay in midfield, and eBay is not a good player. He's a right midfielder, if I remember correctly, but for whatever reason, he was playing him in centre midfield at rated like 68. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, into this match, and basically I was playing with my nice black checkered kit, because my kits are too checkered, okay? Nice checkered. But for some reason, as a Liverpool fan, I'll give a guess this guy is, he was playing at Old Trafford. I don't know. But basically, see that sort of stuff which he was doing? A lot of runs off the ball. My god, that is basically all what this guy did. But into the 22nd minute of this match here, and he should have scored there with Ilan. Not really sure what he was doing. But coming into the into the first half, the end of the first half, Vidra just runs past 2 players, tries to get a shot away, does get a shot away, and it's a sliding shot and it's a sliding goal. The sliding shots are so OP, it's ridiculous. But sliding shots, I have a second one in this episode for you, and it doesn't count. I don't know what the hell they have put, why they put sliding shots into the game. I'll never know. But at half time, 1-0 to me. Been a very, very, very even game, not a lot of half-time. But into the 51st minute of the match, and Kimbo Kyung comes through and goal, gets a shot away, and Kato always wins. Kato wins. It's like Kano wins, but Kato. Anyway, Kato wins. Comes to the 70th minute of the match, and I take a free kick with Charlie Mulgrew, and you all know what's going to happen because Charlie Mulgrew is a beast, and Charlie Mulgrew pops it in the back of the net. My lord, Charlie Mulgrew must have scored about 40 goals this season. Anyway, the most interesting thing about this match was the fact that he went all-out attack in the 55th minute of the match. So basically, he left so much space at the back for me to exploit that is what I did, and your man German scores. So when Duran scored, I was like, okay, I'll keep it maybe tight at the back. Didn't really work out in my favour. Vesovic gets the ball here, gives it to Gamero, and Gamero pops in the back of the net. But it doesn't really matter because it was like the last kick, more or less the last opportunity of the match. It was a consolation goal, probably the best thing to describe it as. And yeah, I played worse in the second half. My pass completion percentage went down by 5%, his went up by 1%, but anything above 50 I'm fine with. And Visco, man, the match was actually quite nice because Vis is a great player at right back. But yeah. That guy going full out attack, I don't know what it is with this game, but when you go full out attack, you better keep the ball. If you lose that ball, you're gonna die, and you're gonna concede goals. But yeah, Kato wins. Kato always wins. Anyway, as you can see there, my PES 1.2 times multiplier finally got it to bloody work. I've actually been signed up for my PES for the whole time I've had PES 2014, but for some ridiculous reason, it's not been recognized on my data. So I had to bloody go through it again and sign up once again for it to work, because I had a sign up for it. Sign up's right in front of me and it wasn't working, so I had to sign up again. Great. Anyway, went into this match against this next guy, and he had Durdyok up front of Ivanildo. Like I was saying, Ivanildo I think was 2 episodes ago. I was talking about Ivanildo being a relatively known player in this game for people to play with. I'm not really sure why. It's the same with Steven Vittoria, whatever his name is. It doesn't really matter, because we were playing at the Estadio de Luz, and I like the Estadio de Luz. It's a nice stadium as well. It's Benfica's home stadium, so it's quite a nice stadium. And this guy, he did a lot of the not through ball sort of stuff, because through balls don't really work in this game, as they should really. But literally into the first 5 minutes of the match here, Charlie Mulgrew tries to get away from a player. Cannot get away from it, but doesn't matter, because he gives the ball to the fake Yaya to Ricardo Fati. And Ricardo Fati gives it to, it's just actually a really nice goal, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. Because John Shelby here gets the ball, gives it to German to Sevilla to German, nice 1-2, Sevilla, German for a goal, German pops it in at the back of the net. So with a lot of these sort of games, you sort of get players when you do a lot of stuff like this, and German gets it here, gets a shot away, gets a nice shot away and hits the bottom of the post, and goes wide. So trying to get it forward here, In the 31st minute here, Vidra plays a nice ball through German. German gets a shot away, and again, another goal. It's a nice little 1-2 play. Now, this was actually after I'd done the training. You know, the performance training the game advises you to play at the beginning? I played it. Just because I wanted to get the trophy. The gold trophy, or the whatever 50G achievement, or whatever it is. And it actually improved my gameplay. It was really weird, but yeah, I'm aiming for that platinum trophy, man. Nah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll even try and go for it. I mean, I got the one in PES 13. I mean, I might as well go for the one in PES 14, eh? But into the 68th minute here, and Kato gets the ball. Kato wins, because Kato always wins. That actually might be my thumbnail, like Kato wins. I don't know. I don't know. I might change it. I don't know. Anyway, into the last 20 minutes of the match here. Vidra gets played for a goal by German. Vidra pops it in the back of the net. Vidra hadn't scored in like 4 games or whatever, or like 2 games or whatever. Came back into this match in particular, trying to get through on goal, trying to get another goal. It's a bit disappointing that German hasn't scored a hat-trick for me yet, because he's been so goddamn good since I bought him. Like, yeah, in the last match he's not done much. The last episode he only scored like 1 goal. But yeah. Anyway, my pass completion percentage went down in that game by 1%. Oh my lord. But German got the man of the match with 7.5 rating, which everyone enjoys to see, because German is your man, German. But as you can see, my rating is 589. I only need like 2 wins to get 600. Now the real thing is, do I stop the series at 600? Nah, I'm joking. I'm not going to finish the series at 600. I'll finish it at 589. No, I'm joking. Yeah, basically, I got a lot of points from that. I got 123 points or whatever, 126 points. It was ridiculous amount of pointage I get by the end of this episode, and you'll see why in this final match of this episode, okay? So, in this match, I don't understand if this guy knew that he could substitute a player, but for whatever reason, he doesn't. So 278 points are on the line if I win. He has a difference in team strength, small. I think the game is trolling me a lot. Because then you see his team. He has Scott Parker, Palombo, Florenzi, Stephen Naismith, Lukoki, Nelson Oliveira, Pantilimon in goal, Daniel Carico at the back. He had an absolutely amazing team. And when I when I sort of saw his formation as a 4-2-1-3, I thought, okay, he won't be playing long balls forward, he won't be pinging it forward, he'll be playing some good possession football. How wrong was I? He basically he was being not the opposite of me, he was playing so ridiculously like me. It was great to play, because it was like playing myself, and I can play myself all day long. Yeah. Vidra scores there. It's a really nice goal. That's probably the best goal I've ever scored, ever. It's just the fact that I run through with German, and then the fact that it was like the perfect through ball and the perfect finish. But in the 20th minute, it's a goal, but the referee brings it back for the foul. Well, I don't know, sliding kicks, I don't know. But again, German plays Vidra for a goal, and Vidra scores again. So Vidra, having played like 32 matches for me, has scored 32 goals. Absolutely amazing. A goal a game. Can't go wrong. But yeah, this guy, okay, I'll tell you what you'll see in the second half what I'm talking about. Because pass completion percentage I didn't really care about much, and he hadn't really done much in the game in general. But it comes to the 60th minute match, and Shelby on the ball runs past a couple of players and does an absolutely great cross in which Sevilla pops it in with his head past Pantilimon. I just did the head motion when I did it, when he did it. Anyway, comes to the 63rd minute, okay, so literally about 10 minutes later, and I foul Nelson Oliveira, and it comes up saying the injured player is unable to continue. And I think, okay, yellow card for John Joe Shelby, but the guy continues to play. The guy continues to play the game when he notices that he does not have another player up front. Because, of course, Thing is injured. What's his name? Nelson Oliveira is injured. So then he pauses the game in the, let's see, we'll see the timer before it ends. The 73rd minute of the match, and it comes up saying the match will be abandoned as communications with other users have been lost. What are you doing? I mean, come on, man. Like, yeah, you're going to get beat. You're probably going to get beat. You're 3-0 down, and you're down to 10 men. But you could just take the player off and bring it back to 11 men, and maybe go on some sort of rally at the end. I don't know. But yeah, the match has been abandoned as your opponent disconnected. You win. Got 9 rating points. I got 278 points. And I was like, 278 points? That's so much money. So I was going to go out, and as you can see, I have 687 points. So I was looking through the players, and I was like, I could buy this player, I could buy that player, I could buy this player and that player and get rid of Galaska and back, because Galaska's 116, so I'd have a lot more points. I'd have coming up close to, let's do maths in my head, up close to 800 points. No, just over 800 points. So we'd have over 800 points if we got rid of Galaska. And I was looking at it, I was like, okay, I could get rid of Galaska and actually it would be 803 points. So I could get rid of Galaska and go out and buy Sven Bender and Lars Bender. I could buy both of them. No, I couldn't buy both of them, but you know what I mean. Like, I could buy a lot of players. So if, well, let's say I have 803 points, so I want to buy a player who can play attack and midfield, centre midfield, attack midfield, centre midfield, and put maybe a striker position as well as maybe a right and left midfield. So I was looking at, like, I could buy Cruz, I could buy Luis Gustavo. That's not the real Luis Gustavo, by the way. I could go out and buy Goretzka when I got rid of thing. Basically, I want you to decide. The person watching this video, I want you to decide. I don't want to just be Plan B once again, saying who to buy. Like, hey, you've made some great decisions, by the way, Plan B. You say, like Julio Batista and Lars or Sven Bender. I will probably end up actually buying one of the Bender brothers because they're absolutely amazing. But, yeah, I want someone else. Plan B, you can go ahead and actually say anything. But just give me a list of players so I could potentially go out and buy who are really good and about 803 points. And I want probably forwards. No, maybe a centre back. I don't know. Give me a decision, give me a player, give me a reason, and give me a why. And give me a points total, and I could also play some more matches as well. So, yeah. And if I don't, and if there are no replies, there will be replies. I know that. So, it doesn't matter. So, you know what to do. Comment below with your players and reasons and why. And, yeah. So, if you have enjoyed this episode, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.